हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू लर्निंग टेक्ला स्ट्रक्चर्स। पिछले वीडियो में हमने किस तरीके से यूनिट चेंज कर सकते हैं उसके बारे में देखा। देन नेविगेशन, देन आफ्टर क्रिएटिंग द ग्रिड, मॉडिफाइंग द ग्रिड, अपडेटिंग द ग्रिड, एडिटिंग द ग्रिड एंड यूजर इंटरफेस, ये चारों टॉपिक हमने कवर किए। नाउ लेट अस वी विल स्टार्ट कंटिन्यू इन दैट ट्रेनिंग। Our next topic is related to creating column. So it is very most important that first we will define the grid structures X, Y, Z, X, Y grid structures, then after Z elevations, then after we can start our modeling process. So if you will be see here in the modeling process, what is our first that is related to the column, creating the steel column. Obviously, you can also have the concrete column or RCC column as well. So what we can do, we can select the grid. Let me remove this grid, selecting this column. Now as you can see, I cannot able to select a column. I hope you might get the solution just because select all option is off. So let me turn on that option, and now I can select the column, right click and say delete. Now next thing is what I want to do. I want to create a rectangular grid. So directly I can go to edit, grid, rectangular grid, and just press the middle mouse button. Now next thing is go to steel, click on column. So here there is an option of create steel column. So once you will be click on create steel column command and properties is open, here you will be see so many options. Let us we will see one by one each and every option. पहला है हमारा नेम. Name is what? Column. Profile is universal column. UC means universal column. 254 by 254 by 73 mm. Let us we will click on the browse or profile icon. So it will be give you one more dialog box. Now, depending on your environment which you have selected, अभी मैंने क्या किया है, मिडल ईस्ट एनवायरमेंट को सिलेक्ट करके ये टेम्पलेट और ये फाइल मैंने ओपन किया है. बट if you have open with specific US base, then you will be see only US based profile or US based section. If you have open Japanese, then you will be see only the Japanese section like GIS. These are the US base and these are the UK base. So depending on which environment you have selected, it will be shows you the profile here, right? So what I can do, I can go to any one of the profile, let's say H profile, and here you can see this is my H section. H section I want to use, let's say 150 by 150 by 7 into 10. And here all the properties are there. Height is 150, width is 150, back thickness is 7. Okay, flange thickness is 10 mm, राउंडिंग रेडियस 1 R1 और यहाँ पे उसका नोटेशन भी दिया है R1, R2 and FS. Okay, so all that things is available at here. Yeah, if you want to have Indian specific standards, so you can also go to the I profile, and in that you can go also go with the user sizes. And here you can able to specify your parameters as well. Custom parameter or custom profile we can say. Here as you can see L angle section 20, 25, then after U profile, then after C section. Okay, so each and every sections are available at here depending on your template or environment which you have selected from starting of your project. So right now, as of now, let me click OK, and I'm going with this option 254 by 254 by 73 material. Just click on material, and here we can select a type of material which we want to use. As I have selected Middle East, so it will be shows you the material of Middle East, US, UK, and Japanese, right? But if you have selected different material, then you also have the option to use that material. Click on cancel. You can also apply finishing material, which one you want to use. So you can just type or note it down any text at that point so that that material or that list can be available within that finish. उसके बाद है हमारे पास क्लास कि कौन से क्लास में ये कॉलम को मॉडल करना है. So total in Tekla structure we have 15 class 1 to 40 and 0, right? So total we have 15 class. Out of that, let's say I want to do the model of class 10 and just click at here so that it will be model with class 10. If I want to change the model with class 4 and click, so it will be model with the class 4. Now you might be wondering, with class color change. Yes, probably, most probably you are right. But if you will talk about specific standards, these specific standards or company specific standards, then you will have the option that these are the profiles you need to model in this class and these are the profiles or sections you need to model in this class. So that if you will review that model in same software or other software, the users will be also get familiar that this is the class, that means this is the profile of that model. Like that, it can be also identified. Okay. So class is also play very most important role. Now, next one is part numbering. What is part numbering? Whenever I will be do the model of the column, at that time, when I will be extract that drawing, so what it should be displayed with label. So here you can see, let's say I am typing capital C column, then it will start with the number 1. So path means entire element. This entire column is called as a path. And we also have one more option which is called as an assembly numbering. अभी ये assembly numbering क्या है? Assembly numbering is nothing but the small element which are linked to this element. That is called as assembly element. Say for example, ये मेरे पास कॉलम है, कॉलम के नीचे मैं बेस प्लेट डाल रहा हूँ, एंकर बोल्ट्स डाल रहा हूँ, ग्राउट्स डाल रहा हूँ, राइट? शेड्यूल में ग्राउट्स डाल रहा हूँ और स्टील में बेस प्लेट और एंकर बोल्ट इंसर्ट कर रहा हूँ. टॉप में मैं गजर प्लेट, फ्लेंज वो सब यूज कर रहा हूँ, गजर प्लेट, बेस प्लेट वो सब यूज कर रहा हूँ. कनेक्शन भी इसके साथ में यूज कर रहा हूँ. जैसे यहाँ से एक और कॉलम आ रहा है और ये दोनों कॉलम को एक पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस पे ये दोनों कॉलम पे एक बीम भी जा रहा है, तो ये जो कनेक्शन चलाएगी ये कॉलम पे वो भी. So everything will be correlate with that option called as assembly numbering. So in assembly numbering, what we are getting the numbering of that assembly, or we can say sub component which are linked to the main component or say main part, right? So उसका नंबरिंग किस तरीके से करना है, कहाँ से लेना है, so that we can specify from here. Next thing is related to the position. Right now we have two position: vertical position, rotational position, horizontal position, top and bottom. So vertical and horizontal we have two position. अब ये position को explain करने के लिए let me go to the plan view. So let me go to first view list and delete all the list or views. Okay, because whenever you will be updating the grid, at that time you must have to create new views, because the views which are available which are related to the previous grid. तो पहले जो हमने ग्रिड मॉडल की थी उसके बेसिस के व्यूज यहाँ पे दिखेंगे, लेकिन आपको जो नए व्यूज बनाना है, आपने जो नई ग्रिड अपडेट की है उसके बेसिस पे व्यू क्रिएट करना है, सो यू मस्ट हैव टू रिमूव द व्यूज. गो टू व्यूज, go to views, new view along the grid line, create, and let me go to the grid line A and click add, click OK, right? Now we will select this column. Right now, why I am able to select the column? Because from here my select component or select part has been turned on. As you can see, select part option shortcut is F3. Here there is not an option like select beam, select column, select display. There is an option of major category, that is select part, right? So that option is on, so that's why I can able to select this column. And now what I can do, I can able to change the position. That's I want to use middle. Now vertical position I will show you later on. But let me first explain the see the bottom and top. Right now my this column will be start with the elevation of 0 and ending at an elevation of 6 meters. Let us say I want to start with an elevation of 300 from the 0, as you can see, 0 to 300 millimeter, and it will be ending, let's say, 5500 millimeter, as you can see. In Tekla, as you can see, my bottom is 300, but if I'm just typing 5, can you see it is showing me red message? That means something is error. Some parameter is not applicable. Even though again I'm typing the 5, this is also not applicable. Why? Because your bottom is 300, so you must have to give the value more than 300, right? If I'm giving the value 301, then it is applicable, and the height of the column will be only 1 millimeter. So you must have to see whenever it will be shows you the red color, that means something is wrong, something we need to update it. So let us we will use 1500 and press enter. So this is my one column. Instead of 1500, I can also change to the 5500, right? Now, we will see related to the positioning. To see the positioning, let me go to the plan view. Let me go to the 3000 millimeter plan view. So view list, plan at 3000. Okay, okay. So this is my one column, right? Let me select that column. Here, vertical position is middle. Let me go to down and enter. As you can see, my vertical position has been shifted to the down. Similarly, I can also shift it to the up. Okay, because sometimes what is happen, my grip location is available, but from that grip location, if I want to have some distance, I can also set it out. So, for example, let me set to middle, enter, and from here, let's say 300 millimeter, my column will be start or place plan. So 300 enter. So as you can see from here, 300 millimeter, my column will be exactly placing. Similarly, next one is rotation. So let me use zero value and middle rotation. I want to rotate this column as a 45 degree, as you can see. If I want to rotate 90 degree, as you can see, right? So sometimes here there is no angle of 90 degree, but instead of that, you can change the plane. So let's say if I'm using top plane, so my rotation will be different. And if I want to use back plane, my rotation will be different, right? But yeah, in the top plane, if you are, have a specific angle, let's say 30 degree, you can also make your column 30 degree like this as well. Next one is the horizontal position. जैसे यहाँ पे हमने vertical position देखा, similarly horizontal position. In the horizontal, same option we have, that's the left side. As you can see, it is going to the left side, or right side, it is going to the right side, or let's say I want to use middle, so it is placing at the middle of the red intersection. Let us say I want to use some offset. Let's say I want to use offset of 300. So as we can see from here 300 millimeter offset, that column has been now placed. Right? So if I want to use minus 300 millimeter, so it is shifted to this side. Right? So that's up to you. Which offset we are giving. Either we are giving the offset in positive values or negative values. Accordingly, that my principle will be changed. Deforming portion we will see later on, because it will be better if you see deforming option in the beam, so that it can be have a clear idea. And user defined attribute. User defined attribute means what? Let's say due to certain reason, this column is going to be full. Production of this column will not be going to work, right? So इनका प्रोडक्शन नहीं होने वाला है, तो मुझे इनमें वो चीज शो करनी है कि होल्ड दिस कॉलम फॉर द प्रोडक्शन. So what I can do, select a column, user defined attributes, and here I can make or write in comment. Okay, so in the comment I can write hold this column. That's a modify. Okay, so now if anyone will be extract the properties from this column, let's say material properties or report or drawing, and if he or she will be apply the tagging of this column in the from the comment, then he or she will be able to know that this column is going to be hold. So hold this column. अभी चलो जो भी प्रॉब्लम था वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया. Okay, so what I can make to change the comment, I have two options. Either I can remove this hold this column comment, or I can say remove or release this column. Generally second option is much better. Release this column. वो कमेंट देना ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा, क्योंकि वो कमेंट से एटलीस्ट हमें ये पता चल सकता है कि out of all this column who released this column means this column earlier was on hold. अगर आप कमेंट डिलीट कर दोगे तो आपको पता नहीं चलेगा. मान लो कि ऐसे मेरे पास प्लान में 700 कॉलम है. ओके, क्योंकि जो स्ट्रक्चर होता है उसमें बहुत ज्यादा कॉलम्स होते हैं, कॉलम उसमें से कौन से कॉलम प्रीवियसली होल्ड थे और कौन से कॉलम प्रीवियसली होल्ड नहीं थे, वो अगर इन्फॉर्मेशन मुझे देखनी है, right? So I can give the comment. Initially, I can give the comment like hold this column, but later on, once the issue has been solved, I can, if I will remove the comment, then I cannot be able to see that column में पहले hold था कि नहीं था. But if I change the comment from hold this column to release this column, then I can able to know yes, this column earlier is what it was on hold position. Now it is on release position, right? So this is how you can use structural steel column within the Tekla structures. Now next we will see related to the modeling of the